Hey everybody, this is Way to Fail, and today we're going to save Moga Village. That's right, this is Monster Hunter 3U, and today we're going to be repelling a Caedeus or Caedeus, one way or another, that is the biggest, baddest, normal rank monster in the game here, and it is pretty much the final battle, at least it was the final battle of Monster Hunter Tri single player mode. Now, just to let you know what I've been doing here a little bit off camera before is that I've gotten some extra equipment. I've actually been trying to upgrade my red bludgeon like a mother, but unfortunately the online grouping has not worked too well, and neither has the desire sensor worked in my favor. So I will probably not be able to defeat this guy the first go around. I'm not even sure if you're able to kill him the first time you encounter him or not, but damn it, I'm gonna try. I've went ahead and traded with the trader person to get all of the extra bonus ballista ammo you can get. You'll see in this encounter what the ballistas do and what goes on with them, and you can see that I have two little companions floating with me around. One has the ancient mask, one does not. And you know what, let's just go and fight. This is an interesting long battle. And if you die, it's not totally game over. You can continue to go in there, but there is the Caedeus, who I'm going to be calling that. I apologize if I mispronounce his name. He's big, he's a dragon. I don't think you can actually cut his tail. I'm using a hammer, so I probably couldn't anyway. But once upon a time I was really good at farming him, but this is the normal mode, not gold beard, just white beard, and apparently, yeah, as the story goes, he's the one that's been causing earthquakes and destroying the village, so everyone wants you to leave, and then in a big ol' kumbaya hug moment, the whole village decides to stay and help you fight him. So pretty much your mission here is to defeat him, and we're just gonna go blah blah blah, show courage. I have only 35 minutes, so that's interesting. I don't remember having that little time. Yeah, the quest is just to repel, not to actually kill. So I don't necessarily think killing is going to be an option here. Actually, interesting that they give you a Farcaster. And a mini oxygen supply, might as well take that. So I have maximum stamina right now. 35 minutes, time is of the essence. Let's go kill a big beastie. So all you gotta do is just swim in, dive off, and it's all underwater. So if you didn't like underwater fighting before, this is not the boss battle for you. So phase 1 is not so bad because he doesn't attack you a whole lot. Pretty much you get to wail on him a bit. His moves, and like I said, it's been a few, oh my god, it's actually been a few years since I've done this. So whoa, okay, I did not mean to already use a healing potion here, so right away kind of failing on this just a little bit here, and maybe I should have done the food portion that lets me actually swim a little bit faster. But yeah, I do have the laggy armor, and it is upgraded by quite a bit, so that'll help. But for now, my goal is just going to be to hit. I'd love to break his horn. You can actually carve his horn if you break it. It's the equivalent of his tail. But for now, my biggest thing is I just got to get my hits in and keep on keeping on. Okay, so he did just twirl me a little bit. Now, I do actually have a Carapace Hammer Plus, and the reason I'm not using it right now is because I want the extra fire element on here. Although, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure he's not weak to fire, so this may be a bad move. But at least that was my intention or thinking. And does that mean I'm thinking very well? No. Unfortunately, I don't have a good lightning weapon that I use. Whoa, wow, he just kicked the shit. Wow, he is just totally beating the crap out of me right now. Okay. But I did have a gear to make a lightning weapon, and then I accidentally made a lightning hunting horn, which, don't get me wrong, the hunting horn's okay. I just haven't practiced with it much at all, so. Okay, so he's going to shake his head right now. And I'm going to whiff on the hammer a few times. And you can damage his body parts and stuff. Like I said, he moves pretty slow, but I gotta kind of stay adjacent to him instead. So this is the slow part. I say slow part, but right now he's gonna be looking pretty nasty at me here, so I will be a little embarrassed if I die on this phase. Let's headshot him. Not the safest place to be. You do not want to be in the line of sight of that. So there you go. He's just like, whatever, I'm gonna just swim on. Now this is a mission that you are required to bring both of your little prairie home companions, and for some interesting reason, even though they say you have to have the ancient mask here, I am currently sucking down air like anything else, but I do have a mini oxygen supply. I'm pretty sure there's something in the fight later that involves the ancient mask or something. Wow, okay. I think I know why I used to bring the lance to this fight quite a bit. Although I have not been working on my lances nearly as much as maybe I should. Reason being is that it's a little easier to reach and poke and then put up your shield as needed. Although with the hammer I can be more aggressive, so that's not terrible. But this is probably a bad place to be. Yeah, you're gonna see here, this is, like I said, this is kind of the, well, this was the final boss in the single player for the Wii version of this. And what the pressure that comes into this, because it is, as far as things go, kind of a relaxed fight. You don't have your intense boss music, you don't have your intense a lot of things, although you have a big scary Elder Dragon. Only one in this game. Where the pressure comes from is being able to do crap on time. But Caedeus, very good monster to actually hunt. Actually worthwhile to farm him and possibly make his armor for hard mode, if anything, for I forget if he has guard or guard plus, which are two different skills. I know he gives you earplugs, which is a very important skill, and we're actually gonna be hitting the end of this room relatively soon. Room 3 is kind of where it's at, though, so I gotta watch my health here. I'm getting a little too aggressive, so have plenty of healing items. Probably should use this. Alright. Air supply. Now, unfortunately, there's no knocking him out, but I did equip both of my followers with dragon element attacks, so at least they'll be doing not great damage, but still, it's damage. Ooh boy, do not want to be caught in the middle of that like I just did. It's been a while. The unfortunate thing about that is that that lowers my stamina ability. I was looking, he's just kind of like derp face. He's just kind of like, whatever, you're just poking me. And he's going to go on to the next area. So Kiamba is nearly dead. Oh no, he's not running to the next area. He's actually going to charge over here momentarily. So Cha-Cha's being ever courageous, throwing his boomerang like a boss. So I'm just going to take this opportunity to try and get a few more hits on. Kinda wish I was doing a little bit more damage here, but like I said, I've farmed Laggy so many times to get this armor set, it's kind of appalling to me that I don't have the items to build a good lightning weapon, but I keep needing horns. And, okay, so apparently running into that tail is now a thing. Okay. There we go. Losing stamina bar just a little bit, but... Okay, he's gonna do a big charge attack again here, so I gotta be very mindful of that. Although if I do die, there is a shortcut I can take. I just gotta remember it. I've really gotta use my whetstone here. But I'm gonna wait until he's out of the area because I don't want to be sucked into whatever crap he's gonna pull here. So he's turning around again, that's cute. And now I'm getting glancing blows, which is not good, you can tell by the kind of clank sound. So we are going to try and repair our weapon a little bit. As I've said before, don't forget sharpness is very important because you get a huge, like 25% more damage if you keep it at green level. And there are items that'll... Okay, he's going to be leaving this area soon. This is possibly a bad idea. It's not like I'm going to make him stumble. So there we go. He's leaving here, and first phase of the fight is over. Now we're on to phase 2. So there he is. Okay, good. So I can use Cha-Cha to actually give me oxygen. I forgot how that worked. Okay, so you can see the area's a little bit different here. I don't have to worry about mining or any other monsters for once. I just have to worry about this big thing here that is whooping me in the face. And so the goal is, once again, just to repel him. So I'm not going to be able to kill him. Which means the first part of this mission is going to be more about just survival. Because I have a substantial amount of items to take him on in room 3. Which we will get there, assuming I don't die 3 times. But yeah, he's already making a little bit of a beeline. We're kind of near where the shortcut brings you in, which is really nice in case you die. But yeah, this is ancient ruins underneath where the village is, so he's taking a breather. Get some shots in while I can. Maybe I should have upgraded this armor just a little bit more. I do have hard rank unlocked online. That wasn't obvious from the last video, but I decided to go ahead and do this first so I can farm some offline high rank stuff first. So that's kind of my goal here. And that's why I went back first off, because I just wanted to do a video of this fight, because I think it's a neat fight, even though it looks like it's me just hitting a big thing again and again. Which actually, isn't that like most of these games? It's just... it's you, tiny guy, hitting a big thing again and again. If anything, this fight reminds me a lot of Shadow of the Colossus, not just because of the fact that this is a hairy thing and you're kind of fighting on its back, but also just looking at the background, all of the ancient ruins and areas here, like especially that backdrop there. And the next area is going to show you even more, because Shadow of the Colossus is all about the empty environments, and a world that obviously used to be living and breathing, and this is going to hit me. Yeah, there we go. I was hoping that wouldn't happen, but I'm going to have to swim and catch up here in a moment. The biggest thing is that I'm not digging into mega potions at this point, because you can only carry so many. Maybe what I could have done is actually carried the equipment to craft some of these things mid-fight. I need to not whiff right now. I said I need to not whiff. Alright, so we're gonna triple pound again. And let's not get greedy because he's about to do something bad. Alright. Okay, so I can drink a potion here. Okay, so he's going up top. I don't think this is going to last. I feel a little disoriented. Yeah, let's go up here and see what happens. This is not the path I remember him taking at all. Oh boy. Whew. Got into that jet stream anyway. Tried to dodge it at the last second. So let's hear anything to the face. I am not going to be able to reliably take off his horn with my mirror hammer, maybe when I'm higher rank. Although I'm curious about how this fight works in the online mode. I have a feeling it's a lot like this, with other people shouting at you for not doing the right thing. But then again, that is, I guess I kind of was that guy a little bit today. Because I was trying to farm some stuff online, and I kept trying to capture things, and people were just... I said, hey, I'm going to cap this, and people just kept attacking and killing things anyway. Because capturing gives you more resources, and there's some items that they don't only drop while capped, but they having those extra attempts to get items while capturing is really nice. So we're getting into the little rotunda chamber here. He's definitely going to be swimming down, and I'm going to get tail whipped again, so I need to stay to his side. Feline swimmer would have been really nice here. but I guess I wanted the extra attack. Okay, so prefer not to mingle with strangers? What? I don't understand that at all. Though what's interesting is that I'm required to bring both the little turds here. Don't mean tards. It's dumb. But both of those little people that are supposedly your companions here, and they're actually doing something. That's good. I just... Okay, did you actually miss giving me air? You seriously missed giving me air. That sucks. So I saw the bubbles right there, and then... Okay, I'm gonna have to deal with this momentarily. I don't know how many whetstones I have, but... Okay. Multiple hits, that's not bad. This is not... I don't want to be caught behind him, though. Alright, so... Getting a little low on air. Come on, Cha-Cha. Air to breathe. Really? Seriously? Okay, well, let's not drown now. And I'll see if I can get him to not screw up with the Ancient Mask next time. So I guess that's another in the chapter of Damn It, Cha-Cha. Get this right. Okay, so we have a very narrow path up ahead. And that's because this area is actually going to end pretty soon. Like, I don't think he goes much further down here. And there's actually some air down there, so... I don't remember some of these air bubbles being available, but it is kind of a risk versus reward of... if you use those and you have them, then that's time you're not spending actually hitting this guy. Which, once again, it's a race against the clock right now. We're at 15 minutes in, and I have no idea where we stand on this. Important thing, though, like I said, the first two sections are about not getting killed. I've used more potions than I'd like, but I also haven't done this fight in a while, so I kind of got a better idea of what I'm trying to do now. Oh, wow! Actually managed to flip him over. That was unexpected. I actually kind of pissed him off. That's a really good sign. Although, there's no way in hell I'm actually going to defeat him or repel him before the next room. Because this is even tier items right now. But yeah, so apparently I pissed him off and he's just gonna run. So let's hear. I can't eat underwater, can I? Oh wow, I can. That's counterintuitive, but he is going to just go ahead and break through this wall. Like I said, this area kind of ends pretty quickly. You can't, if I had a bow, if I was using a bow, which I do kind of like the range stuff in this game, and we're going to be seeing a little bit of that today. Yeah, I bought 10 ballista ammo, and you really need to have that in place to solo farm this guy. But considering how many times I've fought this guy before, and the fights do take a long time, I'm not going to be going for Caedeus gear, at least at first. I'm going to be trying to get some other gear here. So here's Zone 3. And we're going to get cutscene apparently. So he has been waiting for me. Which is kind of sad. This is an ancient ruin, but it's like we've come into his house. So there we go. He's lighting up. And that's the attack that can really ruin your day. So now we get our music. Alright, great work driving him back. Even if you kneeled over and now lost, you'd leave him in a world of hurt. It's like he was causing the quake because the giant horn of his ramming it against the ocean floor. You have to do something about that horn. Ward on his health, focus attacks on the head, sever the horn, blah blah blah, blah blah blah, cut it off. Yeah, that's kind of the plan. Alright, now I gotta remember exactly how I do this. Because there are, there's some good strategies to this. So, wow, pissed him off a little bit, that's a start. think I'm going to beeline for the first ballista, which should be not here. I don't remember where these things are. First ballista, help me. There it is. And there's ballista ammo that I can pick up right there too, if I didn't already have it maxed in my inventory. But that's going to be important to keep in mind. Now the only thing is, in part, where are the ballistas? Ah, it's been too long. Alright. Not over here. So Cha-Cha's going to do his thing. Caedeus is now saying, hey, we're going to play this like an actual monster fight. Okay, there it is. I lost it before, now I found it. He's lighting up, which means he's charging up a water attack. It's going to be super effective. But fortunately, when he sits here, I can kind of hit him in the armpit a little bit. It does help that I have two companions doing dragon attacks, which is what the... I'm almost debating getting a switch axe, because I used to use that as well. And it's pretty nice. It's one of those things especially that it's good if you know how to use it. So we're gonna get our harpoons together at some point. There it is. Okay, so I used way too much stamina there. So this should be where the first ballista is, right around here. Okay. There we go. Oh no, that's not what that was at all. Oh, I'm supposed to, that's right, I'm supposed to drive him over there and spike him. Oh no. Okay, so I screwed that up quite a bit. And that one is now one-time used. I'm sure someone watched this train wreck happening and just kind of chuckled and said, no, that's not what you're supposed to do. That's right, well, now I remember. There is another one in the level, though. Or there should be. I think there's two to use. So there's a ballista. Okay, so we... Now I just gotta remember how to ballista. Okay, so that pissed him off just a little bit. I don't have unlimited shots with this, but at least Cha-Cha is keeping him occupied. I still feel really dumb about those spikes, so there we go. 4 shots, not terrible. So let's see here, we have another set of spiky things, probably. Because, yeah, those are one-time use. Or they recharge super slow. Or maybe that is the only one. I can't remember. Attack boost +1. I'll have more fun with the ballista in a moment. Okay, so let's see here. 4 ammo left. Say hello to my little friend. Sweet. That's a big deal. As that was square in the face. So that means I can carve that. Even if I fail this mission, that means I'll get a Caedeus item out of it. So ballista ammo. I'm not gonna joke around with them too much more. But yeah, that ballista does a lot of damage. And yeah, you can get 2 carves out of this one. So Crooked Horn is a... those are both kind of uncommon drops. I have 10 minutes left to repel him, and I don't think that's just a matter of survival. So see, now that I remember where all of this stuff is, that's going to be a big help if I have to do this again. And if I do have to do ration, seriously, that's right, this game trolls me a little bit. Multiple rations. Okay, so that's not what we want. So it's hammer time. We're just gonna spend 10 minutes beating the crap out of this guy. And then maybe getting a few more ballista hits in. So like I said, it's just repelling, not killing. And there's no knocking him out. Oh no, he's mad. Hit him with the Dragonator before he comes to his senses. Thanks for the obvious advice. So that's what the pink rage mode means. Okay, so let's... Kind of annoying to have to do that, but oddly for being so big, he's not super difficult to dodge some of this stuff, but I think that's because his wind-ups are so big. I say that as I get tail-whipped. Okay, let's see if I can get Ballista a little bit together again. Actually, what I want to see as well is if I can actually get this spike going. Ooh, missed that one. Like I said, pretty sure I cannot use that twice in one battle. Or it has like a 5-minute cooldown. Yeah. So there is some ballista ammo kind of hidden in areas around here. But yeah. If I can just get 4 or 5, that'll be plenty. And I know, this is valuable time that I could be using beating him in the face. But this ammo is way more efficient than what I can possibly do with this hammer. So he's gonna come back to me and he's not gonna be pleased. Alright, so that's a decent charge at me. 10 minutes left. And this is where the time pressure really starts to kick in here. Okay, so he's still rage mode. And unfortunately he's lowered my stamina a bit, so... Oh boy. Alright, so apparently I can't hurt him right now because he's hardened his scales a little bit. There we go. So we gotta get him kind of in a better place. Okay, because right now he's not within a shot for that. Is this usable? You kind of got to get him to the side. So no. So I had my one job and I failed it. Cool. Alright. Let's get this in place. Oh god. Well, you know what? I'll take it. He can't hurt me that badly. Because he's getting worn out here. So hitting him in the head, like I said, this is way more efficient than the damage I can do. So that's a big yell. Okay, we're just gonna have to hope for the beatdown. I'm pretty sure. And missing those spikes may have made the difference. He'd probably be dead by now, to be honest. So let's hear how many more? 3. He's just kind of standing there. Okay. Okay. Way too close. But I think I may have him. If I don't, it's not a big deal. However, that's a big deal. Wow, I managed to dodge that. I cannot believe. Okay, Cha-Cha, this is not when I need you to not be here. Alright, if I drown, I'm going to be kind of pissed. Okay, so Ancient Mask is not a go. This boss does not limp. But he does seem to want to swim away from me a little bit, so... Where the fuck is Cha-Cha? Oh, come on. Alright. If I drown here, I'm gonna be so angry. I guess we have to go for the damn ballista then. Because Cha-Cha should be back by now. And this button is not a go. So I'm gonna run out of air here in a moment. Seriously? This is the time. Drag. Oh my god. So you do have like a 10-minute cooldown here, but unfortunately he is very poorly placed. It's gonna be really close. And is he in the right spot? Yes! Oh my god. I got him with the Dragonator at the very end. I've actually never done that before. But did I repel him or kill him? I guess that's just repelling. Because that's overdoing it on the damage, and now I am dying from drowning. So health recovery is here. Cha-Cha, the legendary failing hero, is still out of commission. So that was literally within like 3 seconds of dying. Really? Cha-Cha, get over here. It's like, look, I'm back! You fucking piece of crap. That's why I never play with Cha-Cha. I hate him. I have so much trauma with things like this. Is look, I am choking, but I can't actually die. So, I would love it if you gave me some air, Cha-Cha. And you're not doing it. So, like I said, that's a little traumatizing to see right there is my person going right there. But yeah, so the Dragonator, 10-minute cooldown, that's right. But I win. Like I said, that was barely. Whew. Well, there we go. So that is the easy mode or normal mode of Monster Hunter 3U with a victory on the first try there, and that was not really a close thing. So here's Caedeus flying off into the sunset, one horn down. So that's what I do like about that, yeah, go fuck yourself, Cha-Cha. What I like about that fight, though, is it's about time pressure, which so many things in Monster Hunter is not about the difficulty of the boss, because you can outgear things eventually, but just time being an issue. So yeah, everyone's happy. The day is saved until it's not. You have a crazy arm. And yeah, the reason you're not seeing the other companion is because these are all cutscenes taken straight from the Wii game, so all the same, there's your first-person stare issue. So yeah, everyone's congratulating, they're all very happy. And Cha-Cha's taking all the credit for dying, so that's freaking stupid. But I will say, without the two companions and without their little extra dragon damage, I would not have made it either, so I can complain about not getting air, but no, we're just gonna have a dance break for the whole time. So I kind of want to see what happens after this too, but it's all shiny, happy people holding hands time right now. So yeah, My thoughts on this game, I've said it ad nauseum enough times. It's good, it takes a lot of work, and it challenges you in a lot of ways that other games don't. Is now we just go to the, hey look, sequence breaking, here is your, collect these rewards now, which is really interesting. Now this is a repel quest, so you still get items for repelling, but killing is a whole different thing, and honestly to kill him, luminous organ, that's not a common drop from him, but killing him is going to take some better gear than what I have right now. And kind of the conundrum for ever so big, wow, okay, lots of different items here. You earn all kinds of things. But yeah, kind of where you're at now is, once upon a time, in the old version, you'd farm him for some really good gear and then go back online. But now, what happens, the game opens up a little bit more and you get to the hard mode quests. And hard mode is exactly what it sounds like. You get greater difficulty monsters, greater difficulty, lots of general stuff, and that's where I'm going to be starting at next time. So I know this is a longer video, but it's a longer fight. So thanks for sticking with me. Like I said, it's nice to have dramatic finishes like that. I don't plan it, obviously, but it's nice when you can get the victory right before you die and you have your death animation for a whole minute. So, hey, it's a win. But that's it for now. This is Way to Fail with Monster Hunter 3U, and we're going to be doing some more of this in the future, but with hard mode, both online and offline. But that's it for now. See you next time.